Hello again, guys. Welcome back to another unboxing video here at Z.M.S.C Model Works. My name is Zach, and today's review and unboxing is going to be on Alpha Model's Audi RS4 Avant. So a lot of people will have the station or something else denoting that it's a wagon variant. In Audi's case, the Avant denotes the wagon version of the RS4. So, as usual, go ahead and cut this open. I've got some nice box art here, kind of like a cutaway 3D model, and then a 3D model of what was printed. So, as usual, we've got our bubble wrap here on the top, and then all of our assorted goodies kind of packed in nicely with double layer bubble wrap. So we'll go ahead and look first at the instructions. As per usual, we've got our kind of layout of what we got. So we've got our interior bits here, chassis plate, more interior bits, grill, seats, body, all that fun stuff here. Then we've got our kind of sheet of photo etch stuff. So we've got our identification plate, brakes, window trim, grill, stuff like that. Emblems, seatbelt buckles, and the brakes there. Got our window and some more metal transfers here, decal sheet, and then some other accessory pieces like the seatbelt buckles and our screws to attach the chassis plate to the actual body itself. Now, this one's not double-sided, so we can just staple that later, but as usual it kind of goes through the kind of build plan here. So we got the interior going together, then we've got the dashboard, then the interior going together, completed interior, then moving on we have the body, the exterior, again finishing off with all the pieces, and then finally the brakes and chassis plate going on, and final decals here. Now with most modeling in general, the instructions are, a good way to kind of judge how you're going to start putting stuff together. So it might be a good idea to kind of do little sub-assemblies and then throw it all together at the end. But just read the instructions. Sometimes there are parts that have to go on before other parts because they don't fit otherwise. So just keep that in mind. But if I run into any of that here, I'm sure to let you know, and we'll take it from there. So that is the instructions all done. Put that off to the side, and then we can empty our massive box of parts as per usual. So we've got our dropped stuff already. So we've got our wheels and rubber tires here. Might decide to drop this one on airbags and do some different rims on it. Don't know yet, but some nice Audi rims here. We've got our brakes and some interior bits here as well. Massive exhaust tips and some side mirrors. And I'm not sure what this is for, but I'm sure we'll find that out at some point. I don't know if that's an engraving tool or what. We got our seatbelt buckles here with the mounting screws. Another identical engraving plate, so not sure exactly what these are going to be for, but I'm sure we'll find out. Have our clear parts here, separately bagged. We got all these really small handles, rear view mirrors, vents, stuff like that for the interior, and then our steering wheel and steering wheel hub. And then we've got kind of the big bag of the larger interior bits. So I'll go ahead and open this up and show you how and what this all looks like. So we got some nice, comfortable, beefy seats here, with our pour block at the bottom in a discrete place where it's not going to be seen. So we got our two front seats. We've got our window, or sorry, not our window, our interior sidewalls here that have some little accessories that are going to go on in there. We have our main dashboard with some very, very fine detail going on there with the grills, and that's all, you know, molded one piece, which is a challenge of itself, but to get it consistent like this, and that nice, is really a testament to Alpha Models and their casting process. But very nice. And then of course we've got our grille here. Very, very interesting. And then the Audi logo on it, so that'll be interesting to paint. Probably going to do black, and then or I might do a buffable paint where it's a darker shade, and then when you kind of buff it or polish it up, then it comes to like a high gloss shine. Probably going to do that. Maybe do blackout. I don't know. It's the joys of modeling. Just doesn't matter what you do as long as it makes you happy, and you know. For me, it's I gotta make it look good. I can't just skimp on things. So we'll take all these bags here, put them off to the side, and we'll start looking at our other resin piece here, which is the body. Wagons are always such a cool thing. Speed brakes and wagons, probably my two kind of like favorite styles as of right now. So we got our chassis plate here, comes off, not much detail on the bottom, but that's okay. This thing will be sitting low enough anyways, it'll give us some nice clearances. Just zoom you back out here. So just gently be careful because it's not locked in yet, but we've got our interior here with the molded in seats for the back. Nice solid piece of cast resin. Some nice detail there going on in the seats. And then we've got our nice chunky exterior. Very nice. As usual with hobby designs, all the panel lines are very thin, but very crisp and nicely detailed. Very deep as well for the casting. They can get some really interesting spots. Like, I don't know how they did this, but you can see that scoop there underneath is actually all the way through. So that piece is molded in here in the casting process. That's just crazy to me that they're able to get that nowadays. And then I don't know if you can see there on the hood, that panel line goes in and up. So very nicely, very highly detailed. Might be a little bit of casting dust underneath the spoiler there, but all of them would be easy to clean out. And then our rear kind of valance here is tied into the rest of the bumper. So all in all, very nice cast as per usual. So we can, and that just fits like a glove. There's not even like a question as to where that fits and where it goes. A little bit of slop and play on here, but that's all going to be kind of pinched and closed in and then screwed into place after that. So put that off to the side, and we'll go ahead and pull out the rest of the photo etch. So as usual, take these out one by one. So we've got some kind of trim pieces here. So this is on their kind of thinner photo etch. So I've noticed with Hobby Design, they've got like 3 different types of a photo etch thickness. They've got some really nice thick stuff that's for like their placards and some other center hubs, that sort of thing. And then for you know, some finer detail that has maybe a curve to follow, then they'll tend to use a thinner one. And then they've got kind of a medium in between. So we've got our colored metal transfers here with chrome and the red Audi kind of slash there. I'll go ahead and take everything else out. Gingerly and carefully, so we'll put this off to the side. Okay, then we've got some more metal foil transfers here, the Audi logo, the 4 rings, mirrors, stuff like that. We've got our tiny but high detail decal sheet here with some high resolution decals on that. We've got some more grills and straps. We've got our seat belts, our thicker metal placard here, and this also has the license plate on it, so you can like make your own, or it's got the Audi RS4 Avant logo on it. Final small one we have here is our seat belts and some more Audi logos on it. And then we come to the final sheets here. So the smaller one here, we've got window trim, another grille detail here, for speakers for the inside, pedals, stuff like that. And then we've got the outer face of the brake rotors. And then we also have a thicker metal sheet of all the grille vents and stuff for the brakes. You actually put this together piece by piece and stack it. So very nice detailed there. And then we also have the clear acetate pre-painted windows here, even with the you can see the heating elements on there as well, both covered with a thin plastic to cover up all those or the clear acetate, so make sure it doesn't get scratched. The only thing you need to do here is run a blade lightly across the kind of perforated edge, and it comes right out. So I hope you guys enjoy that one, and I look forward to building it. This has been Zach at Z.M.S.C Modelworks. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.